KQKC BOXING NETWORK. And I am live every day except one day out the week. And that's on Tuesdays or Mondays. Now, this week, it was today, Monday. Now, we'll be live Tuesday at 11 o'clock a.m. Central Standard Time. I'm live Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday, and definitely Sunday. And now, if there's a fight on, it doesn't matter if it's free or paid per view, we will call that fight. I will call that fight play by play and blow by blow. No doubt about it. Now, on Sunday mornings, the OG and the young G. That's right. Me and Knockout Boxing 86 TV, we collab together on his perspective and my old school perspective. And the show is going great. I couldn't have the best partner that I could have than a Knockout Boxing. He got integrity, unlike other people. Now, this video, and smash the like button. Show me some love sometime, y'all. Hit the like button. That's all I ask. Well, it's been going pretty good. Y'all been getting me over 100 likes every live stream, and I appreciate that. Now, let's get into this video. Now, some might not like what I say. Now, I'm going to try to hold back and not say no names. All right? But you got this little short midget who don't know how to keep his hands off of underage women that sit there and have a anxiety problem because his whole live stream is just suck this and suck that. And that what makes me think he's kind of bi, you know? So, he takes what I talked about 10 days ago, talked about the other night, and I'm about to talk about right now. And that is, who would pick up that torch and continue on being the face of boxing after Canelo's gone, which he pretty much is gone now with 2 more fights left. Terrence Crawford, when he's gone. I mean, hell, he's 38 years old now. And then, of course, Gervonta Davis, when he's gone. Now, yes, the sport would miss Gervonta Davis. Like everyone says, the sport need a hero. The sport needs someone to stick out, put butts in the seats, and Crawford doesn't do that. Yeah, congratulations, Crawford, for collecting the belts. But he had it easy collecting the belts. He always walked in a situation where everybody else got all the belts, he got one, and he swoop in, get the snack drink going, and next thing you know, he is undisputed. Now, I'm not saying he's on anything, but what if Snack wasn't around? What if Snack wasn't at the time of, let's say, Floyd Mayweather, Muhammad Ali? What did them guys do? Because I was listening to Fanon today, and he made a good point. I don't know when he made the video, but he made a good point. At Terrence's age, right now, fighters had twice as many fights he had. Yeah. Oh, yes. So that tells a lot. But still in all, no matter how he got him, he got him. Yeah, I would be hating if I said, no, he earned it. Because he did. No matter how he earned it, but he earned it. Now, back to this. I wanted to know who would pick up that mantle. Yes, I went through Abdullah Mason. Yes, I went through David Benavidez. Yes, I went to Shakur Stevenson. And so on and so on. I'm going to pick out a few names and why they not the face of boxing. Let me tell you something. Let me break it down to y'all asses. Boxing got an athleticism or just straight up talented when it comes to the sport of boxing. Then you got the business side. Now, when you can do both, then you are the face of boxing. Let me explain even more. When you can break records like Gervonta Davis, because this is why they call him the face of boxing. Just hear me out. This is why they call him the face of boxing. And let me just give you a little FYI. Tank is not my favorite fighter. Let me establish that right now. But I told you, I call it down the middle. I told you I'm for right. If I have a problem with a fighter, I'm going to tell you. I don't clickbait like Blue Blood. I don't do that. What you see is what you get. I don't hide behind no avatar. I'm going to show my face, and I'm going to tell you straight up like it is. You got a problem with it? I'm live every day at 11 o'clock a.m. Central Standard Time. Tomorrow's Tuesday. I will be live at 11 o'clock a.m. Central Standard Time. Now, the face of boxing means, and this is the real meaning, not the shit y'all want to make up. The face of boxing, first of all, the business side. You must sell tickets. And you must sell pay-per-view numbers and very high numbers. You must break the gate, do great in selling the tickets at the gate. Well, Tank done that. Don't know what it is. They just love this young man. I ain't talking about just the rappers. I'm not talking about the guys with the swagger and everything like that. Oh, yeah, he talked some shit at the press conference. His press conference on fire, except for Jake Paul press conferences. And yes, he did break the record at the Barclays Center. He does pack them in. He can outsell anybody right now. Maybe not Canelo. But that's what we call the face of boxing. See, when you go to a Tank fight, what you do? When the bell ring, ding, ding, you know damn well your ass don't sit down. Everybody's standing up for the first what? The first 3 rounds. They're standing up for the first 3 rounds. Why? Because they're looking for something exciting. And guess what? That is knockout. Everybody expects Tank to get a knockout every time he walk out. See, that's what I call the face of boxing. When you got that much attention on you. When everybody in the street asks, hey, oh, you got a boxing channel, right? Yeah. Oh, man, that little, Tank? Yeah, Tank Davis, yeah. Man, that dude is explosive. They don't say that about Terrence Crawford, nothing like that. Only diehard fans say that. And you know what? And lately, ain't nobody but his friends. Like Coach Malachi, he hang out with the guy. Of course he gonna say what things he say. Bernie the Boxer, he grew up with the guy. Of course he gonna say what he gonna say. But as a fan, they don't have no ties to him. What would they say? They would say he a good fighter. They said that's great, he undisputed. But he's all that and still can't sell. Still can't pack him in. Y'all act like that's a cliche or something. Some fighters can sell, some can't. Why? Because of maybe the personality. They're not media friendly unless it's somebody they know or they cool with. Hello? Did I struck a nerve yet? But see, Tank can do anything. He can say one thing on social media and it goes viral. He went back to jail. The judge wanted to send him back to jail in court case. That went viral on phone now. Come on now. Stop playing with me. That's the face of boxing, that young man there. Now, let's switch over to actually being a boxer. Now, Tank Davis is a southpaw. And he has a ring IQ that no one really has in the sport of boxing except for a few. Now, of course, he does give up some rounds. No, he doesn't depend on his power to conquer the fight. What he does is kind of something like Floyd Mayweather, collect the data and see what he can do to pretty much overwhelm that fighter. Other words, y'all too young to know this, but it's called romper room. They imagine putting on their magic hat tied up. Well, that's what Tank Davis does. He put on this magic hat, okay, with a bag of tricks in it. He tied up, then it goes into his brain. So, therefore, he's a great fighter, too. Why? We laugh and say he's a grown man, but he's so short. Well, that shortness helped him be who he is today. He can get down to the body easily. The power is there. And that's why he's good at what he does. I always tell you all, don't look at the resume. Look in the resume and see who they fought. Do you realize Terence Crawford only fought out of 3 times undisputed, only 3 champions. Out of all of them, only 3 champions. Out of 40 fights, only 3 are champions. Yeah. And that one was Canelo Alvarez's last one. And that was here recently. Wow. Didn't see that coming, did you? No, you didn't. See, boxing has been watered down and left up to Dana White, who now partner up with Paramount. They will have 12 cards this year, 2026. And Dana White don't have no support from the Muhammad Ali Act, but guess what? He gonna do it anyway, he said. Oh yeah. And for him being friends with Donald Trump, him with the Republican Party, which is in the majority right now, but it won't last forever. Now, if that Muhammad Ali Act get passed, how many fighters gonna sign up with TKO? How many? Do y'all know and realize how important the Muhammad Ali Act is? I don't think you know. Go look it up and read about it. They cannot rank their own fighters, which he's trying to do. They're trying to sit there and give their own belts out, which they're trying to do. You can't do that. And I hope he get punished to the full extent of the boxing law. Now, back to this stealing people ideas. Now, I thought about that. That's why I came up with who would take over the face of boxing. Dave Benavidez, a good friend of mine, all right? I talked with him. I talked with his father and his promoter. Samson Lewis is one of my closest friends. We talk at least once a week because he's so busy. I checks on his wife because he's so busy. Now, one thing about it, David cannot be the face of boxing. Why? Because David really doesn't sell like that. And David, he just gets straight to the point. I'm here to beat your ass. I'm not going to be nice to you because that's what Canelo wanted him to be nice and not to say nothing bad about him. Just like Terence Crawford. Terence Crawford didn't say nothing bad about Canelo, really. He started off the press conference shaking his hand, having fucking dinner with him. Maybe playing footsie under the table. I don't know. I'm just saying. David is the only one that talks shit to Canelo. Nobody else does that. Because they're scared they won't get that payday. But David don't care. That's why David is a throwback fighter in my book. But he still can't be the face of boxing. because he don't have that charisma like Gervonta Davis has. And how he had that some type of personality that draw a lot of hip-hoppers and things like that to him. Now, Bud Crawford. Some people say, hey, KQ, what about Bud? What about him? Great fighter. No doubt about that. Great fighter. But not a fan-friendly fighter. I know. You said, yeah, Bud, oh, he got a fan base. No, he don't. No, he doesn't. He has a very small fan base. And that fan base is mostly from Omaha, Nebraska. And I don't even know about that after he just got arrested for a goddamn traffic ticket with guns pointed at him. And y'all stop acting like there's something new. Most black men have guns pointed at them every time the traffic stops. You got one on the rear, one walking up to you with their hands on their 9mm. Put your hands on top of the wheel. No, come on, we used to that shit. Y'all act like, Bud, they put out guns on them. God damn, I had guns pulled out on me every time they stopped me. So, no, Bud cannot be the face of boxing. No, he cannot. Yes, he got the belts, but if we go searching in the resumes, what we gonna see? What we gonna see? What we gonna find? The plot thickens, don't it? Yeah. Then I thought about Shakur Stevenson. He said he want to be on top of the Mount Rushmore of boxers. Well, I'm sorry. You cannot take over Gervonta Davis' spot if he retires. Because, see, your fight, or the way you fight, is not fan-friendly. You get on Twitter, you say what you're going to do, and all the fans, they are waiting for it. And guess what? It never comes. Now, I don't know why they did it. I really don't care. I'm just making a point here. Your fans walked out on you, Shakur. They walked out on you while you were still fighting. Television program. It is what it is. Cameron and Mace. They fell asleep. Allegedly, that's what they said. They made fun of you, dude. Come on. All we hear from Tank is getting back at haters. Because that's all they can do, hate. See, people hate on successful people. That's just the way they are. Because you know why? Because they fucking scared. Wait a minute, KQ, they scared? Yeah, they scared. See, they scared because they don't want to be looked at as a failure because they can't do what he does. Yeah. Well, KQ, why should you got to be scared? Because he can box. Yeah, he can box. But what type of boxing does he do? Is he exciting? If you're knocking people out? Same with you, Devin. Y'all two peas in a pot. Do you realize both of you all combined have had a knockout in damn near 15 years? And that's a shame. How can you call yourself, I'm a son him? How you a son him? And you know, it's a shame. It's a downright shame. And also Devin Haney. How can y'all damn sure put his name in the category? He's fighting on undercards. They all are. Come on. Right now, it's no face of boxing if Tank retires. If he retires, no. There's no one can take that torch and move on. Abdullah Mason, great fighter. One of my favorite fighters. He's too young. He's too green right now. And plus, when he speaks like a guy my age. He's not going to get into that yin yet and this and that. He's not going to do like Tank had made Frank Martin flinch and laughs. See, that's what we like. That's what I love about Tank Davis. And I ain't talking about love and love all that. Because I know y'all going to try to make a clip in this out and all that shit. Well, eat my... Okay, never mind. Okay. I forgot. Okay. But still in all these fighters I named, they are great. They are great at what they do. But are they great enough to be called the face of boxing? And my answer is no. Now, the sport will survive. It will not die without Gervonta Davis, but it won't be as exciting because everybody is the same, basically. See, Tank stuck out. That's why everyone was clawing to see him fight. That's why. And everybody that Tank fought, they always end up going to be a champion or stars or recognizable. Look at Lamar Roach. He been making an ass out himself. He been crying. I want my rematch or I want a cut of the money. Dude. And we're going to talk about this tomorrow. Everything I'm talking about, I'm going to talk about tomorrow, but I'm going to put a little more mustard on the bitch. All right? Yeah, a little more mustard on it. See, Lamar Roach, he was dreaming of another house or something like that. Because, see, just like I said about Floyd, he's the Willie Wonka with the golden ticket. Well, what do you think Tank got right now? This is a different age. This is age on money. Money talks, bullshit walks. Hey, talk to me. Because, see, KQ don't hold back. If anybody got anything to say, you know where I'm at. You know when I go live. Because, see, one thing about KQ, if I don't know something, I get back to you and I'll let you know. Like I did a couple weeks ago. I don't clickbait and say, well, it's subject to a change. No, that means that you got it wrong, nigga. You got it wrong. And once again, you didn't pay no way for nobody. I'm talking to you, Blue. I'm talking about you. You didn't pay your way to nobody. You paid the way to show people how to clickbait. That's what you did. You paid the way to show people how to get someone excited that when they get to your channel, you don't talk about nothing about it. That's what you do. Oh, go ahead. You can make fun of me sleeping and shit like that. All right? Come on with some new material, dude. That's old. At least a couple years old. That's old. If you know what I did during the day, you'll be asleep too. All right? But still in all, you don't have no problems. Because you got a house full of kids and people in there that do all that for you. Yeah, black power, right? Yeah, my ass. Now, in closing, I'm sorry the video went longer than I thought it would, but I got to get it out. And don't worry, you got tomorrow at 11 o'clock, Central Standard Time. I'm going to get more than that out because I'm tired of y'all asses. If you're not clickbaiting, if you're not stealing other people's material like mine, at least give me credit. Damn. But see, you mess with the wrong guy. You see, I'm from the rack. We ain't built like that. We built just a little bit different. Just a little bit different. And I ain't gonna let nobody that can't walk down the street without letting his parole officer know, can't move into this place because you're too close to a park in the school. So you pretty much in jail in your own city. Because don't think for a minute, everybody in your neighborhood don't know you freaky deaky. Yeah, freaky deaky. Now, and that's a problem. I hope you're getting some help. All that cursing and telling the other men, invite them to your private parts, that's a problem in itself also. You weird, dude. You weird. So, therefore, stop copying my shit. All right? Someone brought that to me, my attention. I said, wait a minute. I just did a live on this 10 days ago. I just went back over it a day or two ago. Then they told me who it was. I said, what? That little ass munchkin. I said, a little freak of the week nigga. I said, what? Oh, my God. You know, so, like I say, go ahead. You can use. You already did, matter of fact. You didn't give me credit for it, you know, which is fine. I don't care. I ain't gonna give, you know, I ain't gonna get broke or I ain't gonna get rich either. But as I close this video, think about what I said. Think about what I said. Who can pick up the mantle? And like I told you already, Dan Benavidez, he can't do it. Oh, yeah, he's a straight fighter, good fighter, just can't do it. Terrence Crawford, just can't do it. All right? Shakur Stevenson, just can't do it. And so on and so on. And I will elaborate a little bit more tomorrow. Hello? Tomorrow, damn it, I said. Tomorrow I will go back over what I'm talking about. I will go over the Dana White situation, him and TKO. They are now having struck a deal with Paramount. Paramount is where now you can find Channel 2, CBS. So, and also, Dan White will go forward with violating the Muhammad Ali Act. Other words, he's saying, I'm going to do what I want. Matter of fact, he did say that. I quote and unquote. He said, I will do what I want. Because these guys, other words, the other promoters, they don't think as big as I do. Well, let's see how big you are when I get on your ass tomorrow, Dana. All right? I know racist Trump and racist Dana White. They all stick together, y'all. See, now we're in a decade where they took off the hoods. Yeah. And they sit in the boardrooms. All right? Keep that in mind. Keep everything I said in mind. So with that, I'm KQ. KC Boxing Network. If you haven't subscribed, go ahead and subscribe right now. If you like this video, get down in the comment section and tell me if I'm right or I'm wrong. Don't worry, I'm a big boy. I can take it. And also, we need your support. We need your support right now on KQKC. We got other changes going into work. Big changes. The Cash App is $275 KQKC. Show your love. Show your love. And we are growing also. We are growing. Now, I don't know if you call that a lot, but we had a new 25 people to subscribe to the channel. Now, you can call it what you want, and I call it being authentic. Getting it out the mud, as Javante Davis would say. I get it out the mud. I'm not buying subs. I'm not champ side. You got 169,000 subscribers and what? Get 40 views and not even 100 people in this chat. You know, what the hell is going on? I'm not like Blue Blood. Got all the subscribers, but that check that goes by your name, it's not there, is it? Look at Fanon. He's there. Huh? He's there. Check out anybody that got over 100,000 subscribers. See if they got that check mark there. Because the check mark means verified. Verified. Look it up on YouTube. Okay? With that, that's all I get. You know how I end. I'm live. I'm direct. from Chirac.